gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the Shinobi MMA FC welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the cage with a fight record of 1 win and no losses. Coming to you by way of FCPC, Phil Woods. And standing across the cage, his opponent. He comes to the cage with a fight record, 2 wins, no losses. Fighting out of the MMA Academy, Kinsella. Your referee, Mr. Mick Clemens.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jamie the Haymaker Hay, here as always with Ian M16 Butlin, ahead of our next welterweight battle of the evening, Mark Kinsella from MMA Academy taking on Phil Woods from FCPC.
Again, 2 quality gyms.
Big kick there from Phil to the midsection. Both good young fighters. Nice up kick there from Phil.
Yeah, unusual technique, but we've seen more and more of it in MMA.
Big shot there. Phil threw a big shot straight over and got caught straight on the nose.
And he's got caught with a head kick.
Goes for a takedown there, but Kinsella goes for the overhooks. Going for that, looking for that over-under now. Probably drop that left shoulder. Turn against the cage. There we go, as we say that.
There's been big changes in the gyms in Liverpool. When they started off, it was just one big gym. Then they split off. You got sort of Carbon and the MMA Academy. Then they've split even more.
Yeah,
there's like 5 gyms there now.
There is,
and all good quality gyms.
Absolutely, they are indeed. Always good to see good gyms colliding, like FCPC versus Jason Tanner versus Martin Stapleton's boys, so it's great to see.
That's right.
But Phil looking to take the dominant position up against the cage now. Takes a shot to the midsection there though. Trying to use the head movement, going for a foot stomp as well. The action right in front of us here, Ian.
Yep, really using the head well there, Kinsella.
Oh, a nice shot again. Using them knees to that midsection, trying to work Phil's body. Woods trying to get the over-under. Got the half plum. Some good work here from both fighters. Very scrappy exchanges.
Kinsella doing a good job of defending the takedown.
You can make or break your opponent up against the cage, Ian.
Well, I think Phil really going to be tiring himself out if he doesn't get this takedown soon.
Yeah, he definitely is. And Kinsella sees that, steps back. Phil doesn't want to know that exchange, goes straight in for the overhooks.
Again, Kinsella doing a great job not letting him get chest to chest, keeping a barrier in there so he can work in his strikes.
Trying to get that space, trying to develop that space.
This is better.
Phil going for that take now.
He's got
to a high crotch takedown.
Yep. He's got to just keep going for it.
His head's right down now. This is not where he wants to be for that takedown. We've seen that a couple of times tonight off people, haven't we?
That's right, and it gives Kinsella the opportunity to turn him.
And Kinsella's taking his back very, very nicely there, actually. He's kind of on the side, so Phil could kind of swing out, which he has done straight away. But he may get caught in a guillotine here if he's not careful. But Phil really trying to work for that takedown. But you've got to be so careful of gassing your arms out here, Ian.
You do. Great load of punches to finish that round.
So a very scrappy first round up against the cage. A lot of dirty boxing from both guys. You know, how would you call that round, Ian?
I think very, very tough to call. No one had any real success. I think, if anything, you know, Phil was trying to get the fight to the floor. The good defence and then the counter boxing was coming from Mark Kinsella.
If you was Phil going to the second round, obviously with the takedown attempts failed throughout the whole round, will you try and change your plan up for the second?
Yeah, possibly use a few more strikes to set up the takedown. And he's got the right guys in the corner. Derek Cullen, very, very good at takedowns against the fence. You know, judo for MMA. Martin Stapleton, probably the best leggings I've seen in the cage this evening. we'll be giving him some really good instructions there as well.
And as we move on to the next round, some words of advice from both corners, and we're into the second round now. Mike Wotton also in the corner. Another MMA Academy standout, Ultimate Fighter veteran. Oh, some good shots again from Kinsella. He's definitely stiffening Phil up with them shots. Phil sees it and tries to get in close again. Going for that high clinch though.
Yeah, he needs to get the clinch lower.
Oh, another big shot to the midsection. You know, Kinsella, even though he's up against the cage, doing all the right things here.
He is, he's just dragging out, you know, one shot at a time. He's not rushing anything. It's just, he's making Woods do the work and he's stealing the shots.
He wants that space so he can land his shots. Working the jab now. Oh, a nice head kick again from Kinsella. Some great work here from both guys. Kinsella on the back foot, but throwing more shots.
That's, again, yeah. He's the one defending, he had his back to the fence, but he's just getting that shot. You know, he's landing the clean shots. Woods just not getting enough right now. This is where he needs to be. He's got him in a clinch, he's working and he's right in his own corner, so he can listen to instructions from his cornerman. You know, if he's going to get the takedown, this is where it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he needs to maybe widen his stance a little bit and probably drop for that single, that left leg. But he says he's a bit far round. He's got that, you know, he's got his arm caught in a whizzer. Good whizzer though from Kinsella.
No, certainly is.
Oh, big shot there.
And this is what I talk about when I'm saying there's four ranges in MMA. You've got your sort of your stand-up range where you're out clinch. You've got your groundwork, and in the clinch you've got two different ranges. You've got a striking range in a clinch, and you've got a grappling range. A grappling range, you're chest to chest.
Yep.
In a striking range, there's something between you, a barrier, be it the whizzer, be it the tie clinch, be it a mixture of the two. But that's exactly what Kinsella's doing here very, very well. He's keeping it into a striking clinch, which stops the takedown.
Going for a single himself now, Kinsella. Great single as well. He's got that leg caught. He needs to try and turn that left shoulder. But he's switched it to the double. See how to continue with that single there if it was him. But again, a lot of energy being expelled here.
Certainly, but the transition in that clinch there from the striking clinch to the grappling clinch was done perfectly well by Kinsella, and that is it's those little details I think are just dragging the points away from Phil Woods.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some good work now from the top position as well. Very active fighter on the top, Kinsella. You know, we've seen him before. Throws a lot of strikes. Got some really good submissions as well. You know, as of all the boys at the MMA Academy. You know, looking for that maybe arm triangle, which again we know the MMA Academy boys seem to like.
Yep, finishing in a mount position, firing a lot of shots in. That's a big, strong finish there for Kinsella.
Yeah, not a good end to the round for
Phil. Pulling away.
Yeah, not a good end to that round for Phil Woods. But you know, he's still in this fight. Like you know, nobody's written off. But towards the end of that round, he did seem to flail a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he certainly did.
So let's see what we can do going into this third round. Let's see what Woods is going to do, because the takedowns aren't working at the minute for me, Ian.
No, they're not. Again, it's like I said in between the last rounds. I think he just needs to set it up a little bit more with some more strikes. You know, make it look like, yeah, do you know what? I'll stand and strike with you, and then switch to the takedown.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Derek's looking to possibly get a hip toss, or I mean, Derek Cullen's judo for MMA is absolutely superb. He works down at FCPC with the boys down there, and the guy's got some serious tactics in his back pocket, hasn't he, Ian?
Oh, he certainly does. There is no one better judo for MMA than Derek Cullen, in my opinion.
So here we go now. Kinsella looking to go into this third round and try and take this fight now.
At the moment, I think Kinsella's ahead, and Phil Woods has got a lot of work to do.
Absolutely, yeah. Keep it at striking distance, but Phil doesn't want to know that again. Tries to go in for that takedown.
Again, he just didn't use any strikes. He just jumped in from the leg. That's my only criticism. It's just, you just firing a couple of strikes, then drop for the leg, and he'll hopefully be able to get in there deeper. Yeah,
you'd hope so, wouldn't you? But he's got too much space at the minute between himself and Kinsella.
Isaac again there, look, see how he's using that to keep the gap so you're not chest to chest. He's using that elbow in the face. Now he's took the back.
Yeah, he's took the back very well there. You may see him dragged to the floor. Oh, yeah, he's dropped a couple of knees there. So again, up against the cage, as we've been for a lot of this fight, Ian. Going for the guillotine. That's a standing guillotine there. Very hard to finish with.
Yeah, it was never going to finish that.
Oh, another shot.
That was a solid knee to the chest, to the midsection.
And from where we are, you heard that. Clatter straight through the midsection. Some really good advice here from Jason Tan. He's saying to not let him get a clasp and force into that single so he can stuff the head. It's exactly what he's doing there. Some really, really good advice there.
So Jason Tan, again, a great technical MMA fighter himself.
He's gone for that Kimura or an armbar. Maybe got that. Maybe
Switch to a triangle.
Yeah, he switched to the triangle well there. And now he's in mount, and there's a long time in this round left as well.
Yeah,
and this looks like the end. There's going to be some big shots here.
This does not look good.
Kinsella can really go for this now. He needs to start really putting some pressure on and powering some shots in.
He certainly does, because Woods is tired as well.
He is.
It's not looking good for Woods.
And he's going to give his back up. He's going to try and turn out to get out of that, that shot range. And he's gone for an arm.
He's got the arm.
He has definitely got that arm.
Tight.
Needs to get the hips in. Needs to spread his hips now.
Yeah. Squeeze the knees together. I wouldn't lock the feet over. I'd get the knees together. There's a little bit too much room there for Woods to be able to get his arm out.
There's too much of a gap for me. He's got 20 seconds left in this round to try and finish it. He might as well put everything he's got into this. Either way, I think he's definitely got this fight. So he's going to try and maybe pressure out now, but good work from Phil Woods here to defend the armbar.
He's defending well, but it's the last 10 seconds.
Great to get the arm out there. A good amateur bout there.
It was a good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your winner by unanimous decision, Mark Kinsella.